everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. I was just saying to the I'm just keep looking in the hallway. I was just saying to the ladies here that if I suddenly have to disappear, it's because a nurse comes in. So sorry about that. you're at their mercy when you're here. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Although I got to have a shower today, which was delightful.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we can find something to entertain ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. We have books. Um, so hello to everybody here. Oh, I didn't realize I now pay for StreamYard. I didn't realize that if I don't show my name, it doesn't show your ladies' names either. Well, I don't like that at all. So let's do this. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I'm just by myself, I don't need to show my name, right? So if you
Yeah.
are not familiar with who these ladies are, we have Storm from Storm Reads. We have Tiffany from the Beach Bum Bookworm. And I'm pretty sure you know who I am. Storm, what are you reading today?
I will probably still be working on this one, or looking for a retro Christmas book.
So if anyone has any suggestions on where she can get one and where she can find it.
She wants it in audio. I think that's probably the
to
There's
add
a
a
lot
whole other element of
Yeah, because I have a lot of eyeball books.
Yeah.
that
No, I
need
don't blame you.
something on audio.
It's just that the older a book is,
Yeah.
it's hard to find it, on audio.
on
so,
audio. Yeah.
And I really thought Debbie Maycomer would be the
Yeah,
one.
you're smart.
And-
that's what I would have gone to.
And
Does
I'm
Nora
right
Roberts have
having
any
problems. I don't know if she
old
has
Christmas
or
books?
not. I don't know.
I don't know.
She might. I'm trying to think of
Not
bigger
Nora.
authors.
Nora
Right.
wasn't the big fluffy Christmas book.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've ever. And I can't get things that are in the middle of series because y'all know that. So I'm trying to find
it's
some of the
Storm.
standalone.
Honestly, Storm. I'm just kidding.
What about some of the old Harlequin?
Yeah, but those aren't. You can't necessarily find those on audio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, dun dun dun.
Your you might be SOL.
Yeah, I might.
You'll find some. You know when you'll find something, it's like the last day of the month.
Well, if I can't find a retro, that's fine. I still have the I'll Be Home for Mischief to read for Christmas.
Oh, yes.
I was just thought I could combine and find a retro one on audio, maybe.
And I am starting the Catch Me If You Can. It's by Jessica Nobongo. It is about the first Black woman who has visited every single country. It is for book club, so I am getting started on it. And if you follow her on Instagram under her name, I think that there's a way, when you're listening, that it'll tell you if you want look at these certain pictures, that is the country she's in. So I'm very excited.
That is so cool.
I know, it's really neat. I'm
found
really
one.
excited to get to that. What about you?
Did you find
happened?
one?
I found one.
Oh,
What'd you
good.
find?
Can This Be Christmas by Debbie Maycomer. It came out in 1998. So
There you
Well
go.
done. Well done. Well done.
What are you reading, Sarah?
I'm reading too many things, but for the first sprint, I've decided I need to deal with my NetGalley books because they're out of control. So I am. Don't you turn the page on me? Oh, frig, I hate this thing. All right, stop it. Stop it. Jane Lindfoot's The Cornish Beach Hut Cafe, which is a chick lit novel, takes place obviously in the UK. And the way these stories go, she moved to London. Things didn't work out. Now she's back in her small town, but she's living in this beachfront hut. But the rules of living there is that you've got to run a business from it. So she's going to open a cafe, and that's where I am right now. And she's run into her childhood sweetheart. We've all read these books 1,000 times, but it's really, really cute, and it's exactly what I kind of am feeling like right now. But I'll share my next book on the next sprint because I'm going to switch books for the
I
next
was
one.
gonna say I finished Nosy Neighbor today too.
Did you? What did you end up getting it?
I gave it 4 stars. I think it's a little misleading because it's not really cozy mystery. I think it's a contemporary women's fiction with mystery elements.
Mm.
But I still think that some cozy mystery people will enjoy it, but it's definitely not like a straight up like cozy mystery. But it was still good. But there was a lot of mystery at the beginning, and then it kind of waffles off into like friendship territory between the 25-year-old and the 77-year-old, like kind of friendship thingy happening, along with this other like teenage girl that lives in the apartment. So it's like you get to know a lot of the like apartment people and things like that and everything, and like the mystery kind of falls off.
So it's kind of cozy mystery adjacent.
Yeah, kind of, because it's like, no murders or anything, just somebody got bumped on the head and they're trying to figure out.
Okay, well,
So, and it's in the apartment, and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought it was cute, but I do think it's marketed wrong, because I did see some reviews that are like, this isn't a cozy mystery or whatever, and mystery is like the first thing on Goodreads, and I think it should be down farther on like the genres, because it's not necessarily a mystery. And if a lot of times when you look at that very first one, that's the one you think it's going to be the most.
100%, yes.
So
interesting. Well, I'm glad you at least somewhat enjoyed it.
And my friend gave it 5 stars, but I think she did because she liked Reggie the dog.
Oh, okay. Always the dog.
Always.
What is everybody else up to? Pat. Hi, Pat. Good evening, everyone. I'm reading Cut and Run by Fern Michaels and Snipped in the Bud by Kate Collins. 75% in, so I shall finish tonight. Excellent. She says, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Pat. Esther says, still reading Do or Diner by Christine Wegner. Sarah, great interview today. Thank you. Yeah, I filmed that back in May, and I almost forgot because I had asked Donna at the time. I'm like, what day do you want this to go up? She's like, oh, July 15th. I'm like, okay, no problem. And then I woke up this morning and went, oh, shoot. Let's post that.
Good memory, because I would have been.
Well, and you had a lot of things happen in between there.
And I said to myself at the time, I'm like, I should just post this. I should just, you know what I mean? Go ahead and post it at the time. And I'm like, I got a laptop. I'll do it later. But I'm very happy with it. Thank you, Esther.
Yeah.
And she says, heavy thunderstorms and rain. We had that this afternoon. Now it's bright and sunny. Cajun. Hello, Cajun. Hi, everyone. I'm reading Murder at the Rusty Anchor, Cozy Capers Book Club number 6. I love the cover of that one. I think it looks so fun.
I think of Golden Girls.
I got to try that series. Because I like Maddie Day, but I just haven't really gotten into that series, right? Letting Esther know to be safe. Right. Amy? Hi, everyone. I'm going to be reading Empire Shadows by Jacqueline Benson for the first sprint, then switching to Full Moon by Jim Butcher in audiobook for the second sprint. Excellent. Nice. Cav says, Christmas in July has taken over my TBR. I'm listening to 6 Geese a Slaying by the Meg Langslow and trying to decide between 6 Christmas romances to read. Cowboys, historical, or Brother's Best Friend. Cowboys. You can't go wrong with a cowboy Christmas romance.
Cowboys and then historical. Cowboys.
And may I ask, Cav, is it a Maisie Yates book? Because she does Christmas Cowboys. Mwah. And I may have one on my.
And some of them can be kind of spicy, so be careful.
We like a little spice. Okay. Thank you, Cajun. Nita, hi, everyone. I'm reading Dedication to Murder by Lauren Elliott. My eyes must be getting bad because this seems small to me. Anyway, Cheryl says, good evening, everyone. I'm going to be listening to Murder in Little Italy by Victoria Thompson.
I don't feel so bad because like the day I did the sprints, I was doing my birthday sprints or whatever. I was like, I can't read this. I was having to read it on the side thing.
Oh, okay. So it's not me.
Oh, so it's not.
I blame StreamYard.
Oh, my eyes.
That's it. It's StreamYard. It's not us.
That's right. We're not old. It's like I saw a meme today. It was this guy, and he's like, 5 things that they need to do for people, Gen X's. And they're like, all events should start by 3 p.m. and end by 6 p.m. This includes concerts, fireworks, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then the next one was, if you go to a restaurant, all the menu should be in big block lettering and have little lights on top so you can read it.
That would be delightful.
That would be really nice.
I'm like, I fail to see a problem here with any of this.
It's hilarious.
Love the Gaslight series. That's another one I need to get back into. Hello, Mother Goose. Hi, everyone. I'll be reading The Summer Book Club by Susan Mallory and The Whispered Word by Ellery Adams. Very good.
Excellent.
Esther says she's waiting for 21 to come from the library, I guess, for the Gaslight series.
Wow.
Kim,
I think
hi,
she's
everybody.
caught
Hi,
up to
Kim.
Yeah.
Ooh. I've been reading Murder Comes to the Village by Kathleen Lloyd, but my tablet is almost dead. Oh no, I had that earlier and I was like, and when they came to take me for a test, I'm like, hold on, let me just plug this in first. Cheryl, I'm loving the Gaslight series so far, up to book 7.
Wow.
Victoria Thompson should probably give Storm some royalties. She
Really?
got so many things to read the series and we all love it. I
For
agree.
sure.
I agree. Roxy says, hi, everyone. I'm reading My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. Excellent. Esther agrees with Cajun. Says, I love the Gaslight series, caught up in it. Emily, hi, everyone. I'm working on Oathbringer on page 651 of 1,233. My goal is to hit 677 tonight. You are more than halfway if I did math correctly. I'd say you're more than halfway.
Wow.
Callie Benjamin. Not sure what that. Kim, you've done even the you've even done the last one. Oh, I guess in the Gaslight series. And she says, may
I think
change.
I keep putting off the one so that I don't get to the end because I'm really close. Because I think I have like 5 or 6 books and then I'd be done.
That makes sense. May change which hoopla I'm signed in on my phone so I can continue with the book. Roxy is asking, how are you liking Oathbringer, Emily? I have only read The Way of Kings. Well, if she's 600 pages in,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say she doesn't hate it.
I'm like, I hope she likes it because that's a
I
lot.
hope she likes it this point. Hey,
I'm sorry. I was
Hello.
like, we just got dinner finished up. I was running late
Unacceptable.
today.
I'm sorry. On my sprints, it's you're on time.
Unacceptable.
Nope.
I'm only teasing.
Sorry about
Welcome,
it.
Sonia.
I
Got 'em, Mark.
tried.
Got a mark.
What are you reading, my dear?
Hello, thank you. Well, now that I have the bad marks, I did finish my last retro romance book today. And so I've just been reading a little bit of Gladys Tabor, and I will start my Christmas read this evening since I have, like, Christmas is now officially out of my house here. So that's what
I
I'll be
love
doing.
Excellent.
I use it as an excuse to wear my Grinch shirt whenever I made my video.
Yeah, I have a.
I should ask Garrett to bring my hat.
Yeah.
For
I love
Christmas
it.
is out.
I love it.
Out.
Let's see here. Mary Jo. Hi, everyone. Tonight I'm reading Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. Oh, I hope you're enjoying that one. Canadian author, and I think it takes place in Ontario. I think most of hers do. Mother Goose says dinner was cheese tortellini with homemade sauce.
Yum.
Oh,
There.
sounds delicious. Annie says, hi, I'm reading Unleashed by Elaine Brady. Kate Turner DVM series. I don't know what that is.
Veterinarian.
Oh, thank you. Rena, hi all. I'm reading Here I Go Again by Allison Cochran. I hope everyone has a great Monday. Esther, I believe I am. Need to double check. She's caught up. I'm in upstate New York. We have severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings. Oh my, be safe.
Ooh.
That's scary. Amy says, I agree, Cajun. Storm has gotten so many of us into reading the Gaslight series by Victoria Thompson that she needs some kind of recognition.
I do.
Recognition. I can talk.
I need
From
a gold
Victoria.
star or something.
Seriously. Pat on the back. Job well done. Hello, Sarah. Hi, everyone. I am reading Rocky Road to Ruin by Mary Allen.
Mary Allen.
Thank you. Yep, there she goes. She got it right. Mary Allen. Anne says, I had my first MS infusion today. I'm extremely tired, so I may fall asleep. Oh, Anne, I understand. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That will be fine. Hope it passes and you stay safe. I agree. She says, thank you. She says to Anne, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hope it all goes well. Rest when you need.
Yeah.
Esther, yes. read Murder in Rose Hill in May. So I guess she's caught up now. Very good. Just finished here in Fulton, New York. They just finished. Esther says she's jealous of Kim. Mother Goose, it's unbelievably hot in Delaware. It's supposed to be 100 tomorrow in Delaware. Good Lord.
Wow.
Let's try and stay cool. This weather is no joke. Garrett was going to come see me today, and I said, dude, don't. Not until the temperature goes down a bit. It's not worth it.
It's pretty hot here.
Mm-hmm. Hope all's well with you. Lots of lightning, but no wind. Oh, excellent. And it says, I live in Northern California. We're having a high of 66 today and cloudy. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That sounds like heaven. And I'm trying to stay awake because I don't want to be wide awake
That's
at
what
3 in the
was
morning.
thinking.
I understand that problem. All too well. Emily says it's 95 in central Illinois with a heat index of 100 to 105. Tornadoes in Chicago last night. You're kidding.
Oh,
This weather is crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
It's 93, but feels like 102.
That's what
here.
we're having right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we're
Mm-mm.
95 feels like 105.
Oh,
It's basically Satan's armpit.
It is.
I was going to be a little ruder, but I get where you're coming from.
I think the heat index today on the
Well,
boat
I have
was
all
like
kinds of
112.
sayings.
We were like,
But I'm just going to keep it at armpit.
There we go. Yeah. Let's see here. Moira. Hi, everyone. I'm continuing to read number 2 in the Pancake House series by Sarah Fox, For Whom the Bread Rolls at 32%. Amy Marie, hello. I'm wrapping up work and using these to stay motivated, so thank you. Well, thank you for popping in. Emily says we're supposed to have severe thunderstorms tonight in central Illinois. She says hello to everyone. Say hello to all of us. Crazy weather everywhere. Hi, y'all. My favorite ladies. Oh, thank you. When is the Christmas buddy read, Tiffany?
So we can start it when everybody wants to.
Do you want me to put like a thread on the Discord?
Yeah, we can
that
do
if
that,
people
and,
talk about it. They can just do spoilery things or something.
Come on in,
When does
guys.
everybody want to start it? I can start it
Wartime.
whenever.
Oh,
You got
okay.
a nurse
That's a good
visit.
idea. No,
What?
cleaning
Okay.
staff.
Um,
You never know when they're going to show up.
we'll figure out a date, but sometime, I don't know, in the next few days, I guess.
I figure just start it whenever you want, and then I'll put like a thread up, and then you can like people can put stuff in there. Just make sure you do the like spoilery things, which is the 2 lines that go this way.
Yeah, to
Yes.
black it out.
Yeah.
Very good.
Because some people read faster than others. Like I have to probably take most of that time just to read it because I got a lot of eyeball reading.
What book is it that y'all are reading? I missed it.
The newest Christmas Tree Farm.
I'll be home for
yes, I have it. Okay.
Yeah, join us.
I shall join in, perhaps or not. We'll see.
I missed what was said. I'm having some internet issues.
We were just talking about what
Sorry
day
about
we're going
that.
to
I'm
start.
having some internet issues, so I missed what was said about.
We were just talking about when we were going to start the buddy read, and we were saying we'll just put a thread in the Discord so everybody can talk
Okay.
about it whenever they were able to read it, because everybody reads at a different pace or whatever. And then we'll all discuss it in there
Gotcha.
and just black out like any spoilers.
Kim says, I got soaked going to the library this afternoon, had overdue books that I had to return and check back out. It was, I was out of automatic renewals. That's the worst. Roxy, you can read in the middle of a series storm. Come to the dark side. She will
Sometimes you
not.
sit in the library parking lot and finish the book before the library closes. Not that I know.
The closest I'm coming to the dark side is in October when I may read a book that I only have the 3rd book in the series, but I don't think that I will ever care to read the book 1 or 2. So I'm just gonna try because it's definitely a trashy book. So I'm like, I don't know if I could make it through number 1 and 2 if I found them to get to 3. So
We're
I'm
taking
just
her
gonna
to the
read-
dark side.
But that's
Come
the
to the
only
dark
one.
side. We have cookies.
We have
It's,
cookies.
it's like a cheesy female western with it looks like a sexy one. So it's one of those trashy ones.
Is
So.
is that one of the ones with the like comic book style cover, like old, or is it like an older book?
It's just an older book. It's
Okay,
called,
never mind. I'm thinking
the
something else.
Headhunters. It's like part of the Headhunter series or something like that.
Okay.
That helps.
I'm
Headhunters.
very interested to see what Storm thinks about that. And she says, "Hi everyone. I am reading Properties of Thirst by Marianne Wiggins for my book group Tough Read. It's Elementary, a cozy mystery by Elise Bryant, and The Paris Opera by Natasha Lester. Thank you to the Multiple Book Club Society." I love this comment. No, Roxy, reading out of Warner is not the dark side; it's anarchy. I always knew I'd be. I always knew that's where I. My mother always said I was going to do something like that. She was right.
He'd go
Just
against
not
the
the way she
grain,
thought.
never.
Purple Rainheart says she's continuing on with Rest in Peach. Excellent. Do one more here, and then we'll jump into some sprints. Anne says there's a lot of Harlequin Christmas books on Hoopla. A lot of them look older, judging by the covers. Hoopla doesn't tell the right published dates. Yeah, so you'd have to look up when they were actually published.
Yeah.
So yeah. So let me just do this, and I'm going to
Yeah, I
share
just went
the
to like
screen.
Fantastic Fiction for Debbie Maycomer and was looking at her old Christmas books, and then I would look one up,
That's
and I'm
the
like,
smartest
no.
way to do
And
it.
then I would look one up, and I'm like, no.
Fantastic fiction is the best. It's so
100%.
Hi.
Hi. No, you're fine.
You too. I will see you.
I was trying to find where we were in the comments. I didn't follow
Thank you.
along.
See you later. Bye.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, we can all say
I
hi.
was-
to
I was
nurse
like,
people.
I'm gonna try.
He was
to
just
read-
checking the levels of my friend here.
Gotcha.
All right. So we'll read for. I just said 30 minutes because whatever.
That's good.
So we'll read for 30 minutes, and I thought this was really pretty.
It is really pretty.
Yeah. So happy reading, everybody.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.
Hi, Baba. Hi.
All right. How did everybody do?
Oh, I'm telling you.
Okay, I got to page 100 of 192.
Well
Nice.
done.
I got.
Over halfway.
Oh, good.
I finished
got-
about 20 pages.
Good job.
Nice. I got 8% done in my book. So, how'd you do, Sarah?
I read about 20 pages, and I'm just waiting for the nurse to come in, so I'm probably going to not hop off, but I'm probably going to have to step away for a second in a few minutes. So just so you know where I go. So let's get back into the comments here.
If you
Roxy
hear
saying
Darth
page-
Vader, Kairu is literally. If you hear Darth Vader, Kairu is literally sleeping on the laptop. I don't know why.
I can just see his little antennas.
Right?
Okay. there you go.
Black nose. That's what I always love. Someone's got to do it. She says, Roxy, a little anarchy in reading never hurt no one. I concur.
Yeah.
Storm, is that the one where they're stranded at the train station? It's a good one.
I think so. I was looking because it's like really short. Debbie Maycomer is like 91 pages. It's like 2 hours and 29 minutes on audio.
Brilliant.
And yeah, it's Holiday Travelers. So I think that at a crowded train station. So yeah.
There you go. Oh, that sounds delightful. Cheryl said, it just happens I'm reading The Alpine Legacy by Mary Denham, and it's actually a Christmas book. So I'll be participating in Christmas in July. Fabulous.
Yay.
Super glad to have you. Sue says, hello, everyone. I'm reading a book of short stories by Georgette Brown called Roguish Christmas and a Christmas Demon for Clara by Chloe Alice Balkin. That'll sound good. Rox says, oh, I own Noisy Neighbors. I'm excited to get to it as I'm a nosy neighbor myself.
That's why I was like, I think a lot of people will like it, but I think you need to lower your expectations on it being a cozy.
If you were expecting a mystery, yes, you're not going to get one. She says, it gives me hives, Roxy. I guess to read out of order. Oh, no, we don't want to give you hives.
They can make it cream for that.
Just saying.
Oh, we lost Storm.
Oh,
Storm
no.
had to step away too, I guess. Cheryl, she says to Kim, or Kim says, I love the Alpine series as well. Amy, Sarah, you're doing the page count reading challenge next week for July. I know you have a lot going on right now. I'm wondering if you plan to continue them monthly or not. Hold on. Let me look at a calendar. We're not at the end of July already, are we? That's a
Next week is
that's
the
a
last
calculator
of July.
calendar. You are correct. I will be starting it on the 22nd. Yes. Thank you. I don't think
I stepped away so that you can spoilers for my. This is the book. See,
Oh,
it's got like little like sexy stuff.
That
going on
is the
over
most
there, and-
delightful cover ever.
She
But
looks
it's
a
like-
little steampunkish almost.
But it's,
Right?
it's number 3 in this series. And
And what are you
it's
reading that
called
for?
A Garbogus.
I thought you said October for some reason. Okay, yeah.
It's number 3 and it's called Hard Riding Posse.
Say that one more time.
Hard Riding Posse.
Hard Riding Posse. Okay, I heard
Oh.
you correctly then.
As you do.
Yeah, that's
mean-
what I said. This one probably goes what was the week of like the sexy books or whatever. So
I think that's the first. Yeah, the first week is. I still got to get my announcement video up for that. I'm so delayed, but Ollie's so nice. He's like, don't even worry about it.
yeah.
what are the first two in the series, Storm?
I don't know, but her posse they're a bunch of floozies.
Her posse,
Okay.
her friends.
Someone's stirring a pot over there.
You know.
A caravan of traveling tarts. That's what it says on the back.
Of traveling tarts.
You can't. You guys.
I like yours better, Sonia.
Is that what she said? Did she say tarts?
Yeah.
Traveling Tarts. Okay.
Yeah. It's from 1988.
Oh, good lord. That
But
is
so that's why I
delightful.
said I'm like, I don't know if I'll like it enough to want to try to find number 1 and number 2, but that's number 3.
Well, I'm going to be reading number 1 next week, just so you know.
I wonder if Hoopla has that.
Pretty School, Pretty School, the university library has it.
I was just
I'll check
thinking
it.
yesterday I wanted to read about some traveling tarts.
Okay, the first
course,
book is
my mind-
called
Go
the
ahead.
first book is called Arizona Hellcat.
Arizona.
No, I'm not Googling this right now. Why do you ask?
Oh, just same.
Let me just look.
It doesn't have
Oh
a
my
cover.
God. E.J. Hunter.
Yeah.
I just want to see the cover.
That's
Holy
what I'm
sugar.
doing.
It has a
It's
1-star rating.
$40 for the paperback.
How much?
$40.
They better be some. Never mind.
Better be
You
some
might have
really good
a
garbage.
pricey book there on your hands, Storm.
I paid $1
Okay.
for mine.
I looked up
Well
Arizona Hellcat and cars came up. A bunch of cars.
I looked it up on Goodreads and there's no pictures.
Yes, I said there's
Storm,
no
you're
picture.
going to have to get on this because there's 13 books in the series.
And see, number 2 is Texas Tumble.
Okay, I found the picture. It says Arizona Hellcat underneath it.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
There it is.
She looks a little bit like Winona Judd there.
Yeah, a little bit like a young Winona Judd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
These
the
look like
series,
westerns.
yeah, they are kind of, but it's with a female lead.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I
like
am
Bad
so interested
Girls.
to
Do
hear
you
your
remember
thoughts.
the movie Bad Girls with Drew Barrymore and Andy McDowell? Do you guys remember the movie Bad Girls from the
Mhm.
90s? That's kind
I
of what
think
that
so, yeah.
reminds me of.
But like, I think somebody like kills her father or something, and she's like out for revenge, and that's like what she's doing through the like maybe the whole thing. I don't know. She's a gunslinger.
Gotta love it.
Number 2 is called Texas Tumble.
Yeah, I know. That's why they all got interesting names.
I cannot believe that you're not going to read 1 and 2 first.
Well, because I don't have them.
Yeah, but what happens if all these people are mentioned, Storm, and you don't know what's happening?
I'm gonna be upset. That's the problem. But
Do you know
That's what I
what?
said.
Do you know what? She's gonna read it. She's gonna have no freaking problem with it, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, I can read stuff out of order."
no,
No.
Okay, I'm not even going to say what the title of number 12 is because it would make me blush.
Oh,
Okay, now
Well,
I
now
gotta
I
look it up.
now I got to
I
look.
said they have some very interesting names.
Number
Tools
12.
of the Trade is one of them.
Although I looked up the author on Fantastic Fiction, and his first series looks like it could be slightly problematic
Yeah.
in terms
that's
of
why-
racial. Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, these all have 1-star ratings, so sorry,
You're
Storm.
gonna love it, Storm.
Yeah,
That is
sorry.
like perfect.
Garb August.
It's perfect, Storm. I mean, you couldn't get a better Garb August book, honestly.
Oh Lord, okay, his other series. I
Yeah,
just saw
it's
those
problematic,
two.
eh?
Yeah,
The
a wee bit.
same author?
Yeah, it's the
E.J.
same author.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, nobody seems
yeah.
to like this person's books very well if they've read them. I mean, like the first
They
one
were-
has a 1-star, but it only has 1 rating and 1
They
review.
were published as, but to be fair, the book came out in when?
88.
1987.
The one that-
Goodreads was not around then. So
Yeah.
somebody has read it since Goodreads came out. It's not like all these people who read it back then were reviewing it. Went back and, you know what I mean? I always think about that with older books.
His
when they're
other
not
series
rated
has
that
more
high.
books.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's going to be a good book. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there are some
well,
people
see,
who probably
that's
loved
why
it.
I said That's why I said I don't know if I would want to even look for number 1 and number 2
Right?
to try to read to get to the one that I actually have, because I don't think I'm going to really care for it that much. So
It's a perfect Garbagus book, Storm. Absolutely perfect.
Yes, a lot of double entendre, and I'm shutting my phone.
You're going to start to get ads for stuff you don't want. We've all been there.
No,
and this
So
one,
I've heard.
In this one,
Thank
she is after the man who murdered her father, robbed a Texas stage, and headed for Kansas. Charity Rose, a bounty hunter, is determined to bring him back.
Da-da-da.
That's
it sounds like basically every other Western, except there's a woman instead of a man.
It's a chick, yeah.
Mhm.
okay. Somebody read this in 2020 and gave it a 1 star. I had to look to see who liked it.
I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on it. Cajun, I really want my hold of nosy neighbors to come in. I love The Lost Ticket, and now hearing Storm talk about it, I want to read it even more.
Yeah, I definitely think Cajun will like it.
Hi everyone, I'm finishing up 5 Patients by Michael Crichton, the book ER was based on. I didn't realize ER was based off the book.
Didn't know that,
I didn't know that either.
I like her name, Jackie Lou's book Q.
That is
Just thought about-
beautiful.
I love that name.
I just feel like Jackie Lou, and then we've got Mary Jo.
Well, my name was going to be Sonia Lou because my middle name's Louise. So I was going to do something with that. So Jackie Lou, that's cute.
That is
My
very
middle
cute.
name is Joe.
Your
Is
middle
it?
name is Joe, Tiff?
Yeah, J-O.
I just want to know, does Jackie Lou have a YouTube channel? Because that sounds like a
Yes,
cute
please
YouTube
let
name.
us know because it
Oh,
looks like
yeah,
a YouTube
Jackie
channel
Lou.
name.
Please let us know so we can.
I am desperately looking for new people to subscribe to because I need stuffs to watch. Hello, Anita. I was wondering the same thing. Does pig count next week? Even if Sarah doesn't, let's just see how much. Don't worry, Mary Jo. I'm going to do it. There will be an announcement coming. I promise. Amy, hi, Sarah. I'll be reading Return to Star Valley by Rayanne Thane for Retro Romance.
Excellent.
I approve of this message.
I like Rian.
hmm
One day.
Christy, hi. It's so good to see you, Sarah. I'm reading A Crime of Poison by Nancy Haddock. Hermione. Hi, everyone. I'm currently reading Roman, Book 3 of the Underworld series by Sophie Lark on Kindle Unlimited. Pamela, Sarah, I watched Shattered City on Prime after your video today. Really liked it. Oh, good, good. So Donna talked about that while we were chatting in the interview. Kim, Kim's asking Tiffany, how was boating today? I know we talked about it off camera, but if you want to.
Yeah, it was really good. I got really burnt on my back. I'm not really sure how. I put on sunscreen a lot. And then we beat some storms in. Like we were racing the storms in the boat. And then so like everybody coming back to the channel at the same time. We're all like trying to get through to but we beat them. It was really nice. I did find some really cool shells that were like still attached on both ends. Like we found a ton, quite a few. Normally I always find them broke. I very rarely find the
You can
ones
play
that are like,
castanets.
yes, or like coconut bras. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
I said
need
the Little
bigger
Mermaid's
shells.
bra.
what's that? What'd you say?
She said it'd be like the Little Mermaid's bra. You could use the shells, but
Yeah.
I would need bigger shells.
Well, there I got quite a few. We got quite a few.
Oh, so I could do a collage.
Yes. You would need to, you know,
One of us snorted. It's been a live stream.
glue them
Get-
together.
get
and then-
some-
for me.
Get some string and drill a little hole into them, and you can just weave them together.
Well, I saw that a big trend this year is people doing that, but braiding them in their hair, like taking the
Oh, really?
seashells and
Oh.
putting them in their hair and like braiding them, and then having like one with seashell.
I think that would be hard to sleep in.
That's true. I didn't even think about sleeping.
I love that practical that came
I do
in.
too. The voice of reason.
Don't
Voices
interrupt my sleep. I don't get enough of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to sleep well in that and read series in order. Those are Storm's life advices.
Heavy, did you get any of the dolphins? Did you get the stingray?
Jane,
We saw Dr.
hello,
Jones.
listening to The Nature of Disappearing by Kimmy Cunningham Grant. Welcome, Jane. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Andrea,
Jane.
I'm reading The Briar Club by Kate Quinn. Excellent. Jane from Cajun. Holly, Polly, Ollie. Love
Aw.
it. Everyone, I just started the first 2 chapters of Boys in the Valley. My power just went out, so if it doesn't come back soon, I'll have to get off as I'm running on data on my phone. I don't have a lot of data, so I use the internet more. Fair enough.
I hope your power comes back on, Amy.
Yes.
Mhm. Kim, I have let the tablet die to charge it. Otherwise, it tells me the charging port is wet. That's weird. Lou says, forgot to say I'm finishing off the Marlowe Murder Club before I start a Christmas book. Excellent.
Nice.
Saying hi to Sonia when she joined.
Kim.
Emily, I hear Rhythm of War is the most dense of the 4. It's a lot of magic system, and people say it reads like a physics textbook. I'm going to do a big fat pass on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
high five you on that.
No, thank you. You enjoy. If that's your jam, I hope you enjoy it. Rock said it's very hot in Louisiana, and the people are crazy. Of course, the people are crazy no matter what. Lou's laughing. So it's supposed to be 100 near Philly as well tomorrow. My gosh.
Goodness.
Yeah, I
This
saw someone
weather's
wearing
insane.
underpants as a blouse today walking up the street.
Was it your husband?
No, it was someone else. No, he likes to wear shirts. It's the pants that's the problem. No, this one was wearing underpants.
I
and a
couldn't.
shirt.
After last night's conversation, I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It is perfectly fine. I'm sure he's loving that.
Oh, yeah.
Blame me, not her.
Listen,
That is hilarious.
these people are crazy, Cairo. Crazy.
Cajun says to Lou, have you read Magpie Murders? It's very good and also a TV show on PBS.
Oh,
Anita, it's 84 degrees in New Jersey right now. It's disgusting. Roxy, the heat index is 110 at the moment. People smell like old feet and dirty butts.
She is not wrong. She's not wrong. Not wrong. And I'm one of those people, probably. I mean, it's hot.
Cozy Fan Man says, Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Monday.
Cajun, true words. And it's 93 with a heat index of 95. Ugh. Lou said, no, it's on my shelf. Or maybe on my Kindle. I can't remember.
Somewhere.
Hi, Ro. Hi, just get back from running errands. Love the Malibu 90s style background. Thank you. That's actually my computer background as well, because it just cheers me up and makes me happy.
It's so bright
Yeah.
and cheery. I love it.
I love the colors.
Yeah, I think that's the
very-
cool thing about like paying for StreamYard is you can make fun.
You kind of do that, yeah. You know, what else do I have to spend my money on right now? Mary Jo, the weather in North Myrtle Beach is 92, but felt like 105. Oh, I'll be back.
Must
Yeah,
have had a nurse
tomorrow's
visit.
gonna be really hot too, tomorrow.
105. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking to where we were. At Christie's Corner. Oh, my mouse, I can't put it up there, but Christie's Corner says, hello, everyone. I'm reading Little Ray of Sunshine by Kristen Higgins. I love the deep characters. I love Kristen Higgins. Yeah. Oh, Rose says the same thing. Says I love. Lee. Lee will have to come back to you when Sarah comes back, so she can also say hi to you. But it's so good to see you. She said hi, everyone. I made it just in time for a sprint, and I'm going to be reading Fondant Fumble by Jim McKinley. I just recently read that and caught up, and I really enjoyed that one because it was like had some football stuff in it. I thought it was really fun.
Is that the cake shop?
The Cupcake Bakery.
The
yeah.
Cupcake Bakery. I
Yeah.
need to read that. The only Jim McKinley that I have read has been the bookshop or the Library Lovers.
Yeah.
I'm stuck
like
at
that
number
one, too.
4 I'm stuck at number 4 on the cupcake one. I need to push.
Yeah,
through.
I haven't read the Cupcake or the Hat Shop, and I need to read both of them. I'm sure I would love the Hat Shop because it takes place
I
in
need to
England,
read the
doesn't
Hat
it?
Shop one too. I haven't.
It does. So we'll make sure we pop back up to Lee so that Sarah can say hi. I know she wants to. People said hi to Lee. Cation finished her book. Cation, I can't do my fireworks on this. Oh wait, can I? On
I
somebody
don't know,
else
give it a try.
live? Hold on. Congratulations.
I was going to say, if you couldn't do fireworks, we do fireworks in class, and when I teach online, and it's so we could have done that.
I also want to give hearts to Lee. It's been so long since we've seen her. Hearts.
I was like, I got some paper I can do. Confetti.
There you go.
Yay!
Well, Cation, congratulations. You got confetti and fireworks. Lou said, I purchased Magpie Murders in 2017, not Maggie, Magpie, on my Kindle and still haven't read it. I do have The Word is Murder on my shelf, which is book 1 of Hawthorne's and Horowitz mysteries by the same author.
I need to give that author like a try, Anthony Horowitz.
Yeah, I haven't either. Cajun said, I have not read any of the Hawthorne or Horowitz. I do wonder about the author being a character.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting that he's put himself as a character in a.
Yeah. Oh, Cajun's going to start Fudge Balls and Other Sweets next for spring romance, or for spring for retro romance. That's the name of it, Fudge Balls and Other Sweets, because I love that title.
I gotta look it up.
What's that? Yeah, I want to know if that's the title. Lou said, agreed. Not sure how it's going to go, but I know he did so many of the Agatha Christie Poirot adaptations, which I love, so I have high hopes. I think that's about making himself a character. Ooh, Emily, Tornado Watch until 1 a.m. Fingers crossed. Everything stays.
Sorry about that.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, see, I thought it's the Harlequin's Love and Laughter. So that's what it's called.
Fudge Balls and Other Sweets.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Cation said, oh, I didn't know that, Lou. That does bode well then, talking about the author.
Yeah.
Well, just, you want to go see Daddy? Yeah. You want to go outside with Daddy? Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Go on. Go on.
Did he just get home or something? Because I hear.
No, but he's going to go outside. So I know Kyrie wants to.
So I got something really cute today I want to share with you guys. And I know you'll appreciate it because you're readers. I don't know if you can see.
Is it like
that is?
a little person?
I can't.
You can't see who it is. Can you see now?
Is it Wilma Flintstone?
No, it's Mrs. Frizzle.
Oh, I see the dress now that you say it.
Yeah, it's Mrs. Frizzle.
Okay, now that you say it, but
Okay.
She's holding books.
Who's
I
Mrs.
was
Frizzle?
blind though, and
Magic School Bus.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Once you said it, and then I was like, oh, duh, the dress. But
I don't really know much about the Magic School.
Well, I don't know if it's because I didn't watch it as a kid, of course. I'm too old for that. But I watched as a teacher.
Mm.
I used it a lot. I would do summer school. When I taught summer school, I became Miss Frizzle and did a Miss Frizzle book and then did a video and then did an experiment. That was my summer school class. So I don't know. She's holding books. That's why I had to have them.
Did you where'd you find them?
Online.
That is so
Etsy,
cool.
I think.
That is really cute. I see a lot of costumes of her. And I always think, man, that's such a great costume.
Yeah, I had a space dress and a flower dress because we did space and garden. I had a dinosaur dress.
Oh,
so I wore each dress to go with each one. It was really fun.
That is really cool. That is really
I was the where's the beef old lady one time for.
Oh, that's funny.
Isn't her name Marge?
I don't remember. I just know it was fun because I got to go. Where's the beef?
That's so funny.
Wow, I forgot about that commercial totally. Wow, we were talking about somebody was talking about the old commercial the other day at work, and I had no idea they were talking about. They're like famous shoes.
Famous brand shoes?
Yes. It's like a famous brand of shoes, and it had commercials. And I looked them up. The shoes were like weird. I don't know. And they were like, "How do you not know what that is?" I'm like, "I don't know."
We always talk about like weirdo radio jingles because in the St. Louis area, they have tons of them. And we'll be just walking around and you'll hear somebody whistling them. And these are from like the 80s and 90s. They don't have them anymore. But immediately you pick up like what it is as far as what the commercial
I
is.
miss the carpet lady.
Becky, Queen of Carpets.
Becky, Queen of Carpets.
Do you remember Come On Down to our Hack Buick? Come on down and get the our Hack price. Do you remember that?
Yes. And
I hear people hum that constantly. And
that's
I'm like,
hilarious because so she had these commercials where she flew on this magic carpet and she was always in like a ball gown, but on a magic carpet. And
with the arch, with the St. Louis arch behind
with the
her.
arch in them, and I'm not trying to be rude, but they were definitely like homemade, so they weren't like the best quality.
It was awful.
So,
it was like B quality.
It was yeah, and I don't mean that meanly. It just was. I mean, I loved them. Every time I saw them, I was like, "Oh, it's Becky Queen."
Well, then you had not only did you have Becky Queen of Carpet, then Wanda Princess of Tile came in.
I don't remember.
Do you remember Wanda Princess of Tile?
No.
Well, Becky and Wanda used to come in when I worked at Torrid. They would come in and go shopping.
Really?
Yes, yes. And Becky liked to spend money.
Was she nice?
Both of them were super, super nice. Kind a little bit demand, but still very, very nice. And I mean, sweet as can be. I loved working with both of them.
Aw, that is awesome. I did not know that. That is really interesting.
If you go to YouTube, if you all are curious, if you go to YouTube and just look up Becky Queen of Carpet, the commercials are on there, and you can see how
it's
bad
worth
they
it to
are.
watch. It's worth it to watch the flying carpet.
Mhm.
I would say. Mary Jo said, "Well, got another chapter read and watched Jeopardy during that sprint. Nice. I haven't watched Jeopardy since Alex Trebek left.
Yeah, me too.
And I mean, I think that the hosts that they brought in, the different ones, I wanted Mr. Burton to get the job. So then I was I was a little heartbroken when that didn't happen. But yeah, I don't know. It's not the same. It's not the same. Emily Cajun said, Emily, hope it's just rain and you are able to sleep too. For sure. Oh, there's a question for Sarah. I'll make sure Sarah sees these as she's coming back. Oh gosh, Kevin has the Crocs on. I hate those things. Lee said, congrats on finishing at Gation. Got 10% read. Excellent. What are you guys reading besides the Christmas Tree Farm for Christmas in July? Do you have any plans made already?
I do not. I think that's probably will be the only Christmas read that I'll have time to get to.
Gotcha.
I got a lot going on. Dan's got a birthday.
Yeah. When is his birthday?
Friday.
This Friday? What? You got to tell me a date. I'm sorry.
The 19th.
The 19th. Gotcha. My brother's is the 21st. So.
July is a good birthday.
What's that?
So July is a good birthday.
It is a good, but good people come from July.
And August.
And September. That's what we have. July, August, September.
Yeah.
We're representing the months here.
There you go.
Yeah.
You were a little backwards.
I know. It's hard to point.
All of the best people are born in summer. What can we say?
Yeah.
Look at that.
When it comes to Christmas, I don't know. I mean, I got like the one Debbie Maycomer, and then if I can fit in, I'll be home for mischief. I'd like to read that. But
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
have a couple of middle grade Christmas books
Ooh.
that I might try to get to if I can. It's like I said, it's really going to kind of depend on what's going on.
Totally.
I also have like another e-arc that I need to get read because I don't remember exactly, but I have to have it done sometime in August, and so I need to try to get it done ahead of time. It's for another tour, so I hope this one goes better. But it's a cozy mystery, and it comes out in August, and it's called Irish Bookshop Mystery or Murder.
Oh, cute. I don't know. I think Storm froze for a second.
Yeah, I think so.
I know I'm reading The Christmas Tree Farm, and then I'll probably read a couple Debbie Maycombers too, because she has some short Christmas ones. But I probably won't get too many in. Really, I just wanted to have a Christmas party. I'm not going to lie to y'all.
I figured as much. I figured you just wanted to have a Christmas party.
I froze.
Any chance to act like a child, I am there for.
Yes. Welcome back, sweetheart.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Sorry, that took longer than anticipated.
No. I did get through some of the comments, but I think you should go back up because Lee came in, and I know you'll want to see Lee's comments, and then somebody had a question for you as well.
All right. Hello, Lee. Time for spring. We're reading Fondant Fumble by Jen McKinley. Excellent. Hello to everybody. Cajun, Lou. I'm just going through here relatively quickly.
Roxy wanted to know where you got your countdown from because she thought it was cool.
that was
It's just a YouTube. I just Googled, like on YouTube, I just went and pulled summer 30-minute timer until I found something cute. It's the what do you call it? The channel is called Relax and Timers.
Relax and Timers. I will have to look that up.
That YouTube just is a resource.
So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do for like between, and I kind of like the countdown timer. Thought they were fun. And they have all kinds. They have like Christmas ones and winter ones and Halloween ones, and I'm like, and different
They're really
times.
cute.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Wait, what's the title called one more time? I'm sorry.
Relax and Timers. If you
Got
wait,
it.
I'll put it in the Discord when we're done. I'll put the channel.
Thank
Okay.
you.
The
You're
last
welcome.
comment she was on was Lee's when she said, "Congrats on finishing the Cajun." In case you need to.
Bear with me. Oh, come on. Good Lord, you
Yeah, it
guys
was
made it
at
through
7
some
o'clock.
comments.
The timestamp was 7 o'clock, if that helps. I'm not familiar with StreamYard, so I don't
8
know
o'clock.
how.
Yeah, it would be.
Are you an
8
hour
o'clock
behind me?
my time. Sorry.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, ma'am. Nope, that's great. I was way too far down.
I'm sorry about
Sarah,
that.
I'm so glad that you're
There
still
we
able
go.
to
All right,
join us
we're
all
good.
the time. That makes me
Actually,
happy,
what I
Sarah.
think we're going to do is then just finish off comments because there's a lot of them, and then we'll call it a night if that works for everybody else.
That's
Perfect.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
I just got to where my nurse on 24 hours is. This is the first nurse I really don't like.
Do we need to come and clean out house or?
I
I'll
mean,
tell
I'm
you
not
guys
good with being mean or confrontation, but I can like watch the door.
I'll type what happened in Discord.
Oh my god!
I got a mean teacher stare that'll knock people down.
Jane only read 8% of probably 4 different books.
Right. Right.
Cajun tornadoes scare me. Yes, they do, ma'am. Emily got to page 667. That's where you wanted to get to, right, Emily?
Yeah,
Kim is on
good
page
job.
125 and 183. Purple Reinhardt got to 27 pages. And Cajun says she understands. Yep. Roxy got to 40% into My Best Friend's Exorcism. Hello, PK. Listening to either L.A. Burn by DC Taylor, a thriller, or Navola by Paolo. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It's a fantasy while working on a project and trying to cool off. Excellent.
Asagalubi?
And 8 chocolate chip cookies. Now I'm eating potato chips. I approve of this message.
Excellent.
Yep. Knocked out a quick thing for work. Well done, Amy.
Nice, Amy.
Read 2 chapters of Roguish Christmas. Excellent, Sue. Well done.
Excellent. I love
Moira,
seeing the
not much reading this sprint, only about 10 pages. Reading is reading.
That's great.
Oh, Amy says we're
Ooh.
getting Mexican food tonight, and I can't wait. Cheese enchiladas, you guys are killing me.
Amy, these hearts are for you and your enchiladas.
Muy bueno.
And I got to part 4 of the Properties of Thirst. Well done. Mother Goose, I'm about halfway through the summer book club. It's lovely. Excellent. I have that on my list to get to at some point. Anne says Nosy Neighbors is a great book. I really enjoyed it. Emily, yeah, sadly we're at the end of July. Yeah, sadly we are. Pat says, I am having internet issues. Going in and out. 21 pages left and Snipped in the Bud by Kate Collins. Loving her books. That's excellent.
Nice.
Cajun says, enunciate carefully there, Storm.
I saw that earlier.
You ladies cracked me up. Love your Garb August book, Storm. Absolutely. Annie got to 60%.
Nice.
Lou said, ooh, like True Grit. Cajun, I must be in an alternate universe. This is a Harlequin Love and Laughter book, and it starts with 2 talking dogs. We even get their thoughts. No. This needs to stop and not start again. Cajun, what's the book called again?
It's
Please
called
don't
Fudge balls and other sweets.
I have that book at home.
Have you read it?
It's on my shelf.
I love the title.
Yep. Who's it by?
Lori Copeland.
She doesn't usually write talking animals as far as I know.
Lori Copeland.
I love
It's got
talking
2
animals.
really cute animals on the front. 2 little dogs on the front.
I'm pretty sure I saw it at a thrift store and I bought it strictly for the title, which just sounds exactly like something I would do.
Yes, I love the title.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Yep. Hermione, I've started Captive of Wolves by Eva Chase, bound to the far, book 1 on Kindle during the last sprint. Excellent. PK says, though we never know, keep in mind the reader of that 1-star rating could be a much younger generation who had been programmed to be triggered by anything prior to 2000.
Yeah.
True. Sleep is my life goal, says Anne. Cajun. Also, there are 1-star reviews, but you read them, and it's like the most wonderful book ever.
That does happen sometimes. I'm like,
And sometimes you read them and they're like,
did you press the wrong button?
read this book? Did you
Yeah.
really read this book? Or did you
Mhm.
just give it 1 star because you saw a word you didn't like?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
opposite. Sometimes opposite.
Yeah, or something.
Mhm.
that happens too.
Oh my God, so-and-so has a new book coming out, 5 stars. It doesn't come out for 6 months.
Yeah. I hate that because it's like,
And there's no advanced copies yet, so don't give me that crap that they read in ARC because they're probably
Yeah,
not available yet.
The book's still being written. They're like,
Yeah. Ooh, the next Game of Thrones is going to be 5 stars.
in
I
25
think I'm
years
gonna
from
start-
now, we will all get it.
Mother Goose says, I'm going to start sniffing out murder to have a change in reading. Excellent.
Yay! One of my favorites I've read this year.
Oh, yay. 90s here in Montana. Is that MT?
I think.
For the foreseeable future. I tell myself this is the heat I've been dreaming about when I was 30 when it was minus 30 in January. Nothing like 120-degree difference.
Right?
Jackie Lou says my mom always called me Jacqueline Lou, so I had to name it for her. I was going to start a challenge 2019, but life happened.
I
Well,
understand.
is anything stopping you
Well,
now?
If you start a channel, let us know because we all like to, support everybody
Absolutely.
here and so just let us know.
Talking about the
Absolutely.
temperatures, there is an app that's inappropriate, basically, but it's funny.
I have
'cause
that
it
app.
ends up
It's
being-
delightful.
Okay, do you? I pulled it up, and I guess I wasn't in a place where it had Wi-Fi or whatnot. Anyway, it couldn't register the temperature, so it just basically said hell, and it's not wrong.
Oh my
I had to laugh because I was like, "This is very appropriate. Probably
You
more
know?
appropriate than anything in the weather I'm going to see on the news." So,
There's a stand-up comedian that I love, and he's from the UK, and his name is Daniel Fox with 2 X's. He does a podcast with his buddy called Welcome to Hell. It absolutely hilarious, but he's gay, and he does these skits about Welcome to Hell, and he does one, and he's like talking to the person like, "You thought it'd be hotter? Yeah, it was, but the gays complained that they couldn't wear layers." Every time I think of this, I mean, and he can absolutely say that.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Where was I? They are showing Shakespeare and Hathaway at the library tomorrow. Thinking about going.
Oh.
Pretty good mystery. Oh,
cool.
excellent.
That's an awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anne says, I think tomorrow's supposed to be the worst. I think you're right.
Oh.
That's what I've heard. Cage and Kim. That is one, how do you say that? Ovation channel right now. I
Ovation.
love that.
I saw ovulation at first, but it is ovation.
That's kind of what I said. That's why I had to double
I was
look.
thinking the same thing, and I was like, I missed something.
What kind
I
of
don't-
what?
Don't
Isn't
think
that
I've heard
TLC?
of that channel, but okay.
Lifetime movies,
Yeah.
for ovulation.
Hallmark, the Hallmark channel. Nina got 10% done in her book, and yes, that is the title, Tiffany.
I love it.
Miss Frizzle's earrings.
Yeah, they are
Oh,
so
lovely.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
They're so cute.
Delightful. I love them. She says. And Cajun wants to know who Miss Frizzle is.
I don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Magic School Bus.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mrs.
Yeah, I
Frizzle
didn't
was
know
the
who it was
teacher
either.
it's a educational children's program on PBS. Mrs. Frizzle is the teacher, and she takes all the class on a field trip every episode, and then they go and explore science and STEM.
Like
based.
I've heard of the Magic School Bus, I just didn't know who
Yeah.
she was.
That is
And
awesome.
Lily Tomlin is the voice of Miss Frizzle. And Miss Frizzle's sister's voice was Dolly Parton, and Malcolm Jamal Warner was the person who did the thing at the end, the producer. So there was a lot of really cool guest stars and things like that.
That is
It's a
awesome.
really
And it's a book series. Before it was even a TV show, honestly, it's a STEM-based book series.
Okay. That's awesome. So she loves Miss Frizzle. Cajun, it's an educational TV show for kids, Magic School Bus. It's really fun.
yes.
Oh, thank you. And Emily says, who just cut her finger on two places on the foil while pouring a glass of blueberry wine. Oh, so you were the foil off and you cut it on the doohickey? Oh, I've done that before. Ouch.
If you drink
She
enough wine,
did all
maybe it
this
won't
before
hurt.
she drank the wine, so we can't blame it on
You know.
But if you drink more wine,
Um,
maybe it won't hurt.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll help. Anne says, who were they? Buster Brown.
The shoe commercial you were talking about, the famous shoe commercial.
Yes, I think they
The
were.
Buster Brown. I remember the Buster Brown
I've
commercial.
heard
I
of it.
remember going there to
fun.
get shoes as a kid.
Me too. The shoes were actually brown. I have a picture of me in where you can
Yep,
see.
they
like-
were brown like Mary Jane's.
yes.
That's what they were. And I do
Mhm.
not remember. They're like, how do you not remember? I'm like,
I remember
heard
going
of
into the
them, but I
store
don't know if I
and you had to
remember
sit up on this step thing to get your foot measured.
no.
God, core memory unlocked again.
And
Jesus
didn't Buster
Christ.
Brown have like a basset hound as the
That's what we were talking about. Was the mascot was like a
big
dog.
basset hound?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I said the only
Awesome.
dog I remember really is like
McGruff the crime dog.
the Gruff the crime dog. But I what was
Snoopy?
Oh gosh, now No,
These are
for
Buster
commercials
Browns.
or whatever for commercial. I can't think of it now.
They were really good shoes, like they were really sturdy shoes. And my
Mhm.
mom told me my nan would pay for them because my parents couldn't afford them because my one foot turned in. So it's like what I needed to wear.
Oh yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't think I ever had any. Those look like fancy.
That's what they
shoes.
looked like.
I don't wear fancy.
yeah.
shoes.
I remember. Yeah, I looked up a picture.
I don't know if you can see that. This
Yep.
is me when I was 5.
Oh,
And Dan
So
is
cool.
Dan wants to recreate this picture on my 50th. So you can do 05 and 50. And
Oh,
I
I
have that.
love that idea.
I have that stuffed animal still. It's Blueberry. I still have him.
No
So
way.
we're going to recreate
That's
that.
cool. Yeah.
that
That
is
is
adorable.
fabulous.
That
Except
is
I don't
amazing.
have Buster Browns. I'm like, I don't think they make them in size 9s.
You'll just have to get like just brown.
Brown shoes.
Yeah.
Find some.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm. That is, I love that idea so much.
That's
Kim says to Cajun, I think it's on Hoopla. I love those recreation photos. They crack me up every
I
time.
do too.
So Cajun says, oh no, Emily, do you think you need stitches or one of those butterfly bandages? Oh no. Hello from my creative quarter of creation. Hi, Ambi. Welcome.
I love how
Very
Cajun's
nice
carrying and
little
telling her to wear a
commercial.
Band-Aid. And I'm telling her to drink more wine. You can tell who's the maternal person.
Who am I trusting in a crisis? Sonia, of course.
Yeah, just drink more wine.
It'll go. And if it doesn't go away, at least you'll forget about it.
Well, see, you've got two on the opposite, and see, Cajun will make sure we're okay while Sonia's giving us more to drink, so we don't think about it.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
taking care
numbing
of your
the
mental
pain.
health, ladies.
Yep. Barry Manilow sang commercials. Oops, I just aged myself.
Oh, I did not know that either.
Mm-mm. Emily says I got a Band-Aid on and it's not seeping through, so I
There's
think
a
it'll be
Band-Aid
okay.
stuck on.
But welcome to the commercial episode. But it started going pretty good quickly. Again, only I would cut myself on foil.
Oh,
You're not alone, sister. I've done that too.
Aren't Becky and Wanda from Goodbye or Earl? No, it's
That would be
Marianne and Wanda.
Marianne and Wanda. Yeah.
Mhm. Now I've got the song in my head.
I was
Hey.
going to say that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my ringtone on my best friend's phone.
I like
I
That's
love that so
hilarious.
much.
We used to sing it to the boys in high school, and when we were mad at them, we just the beat, like they always knew.
I think it's cute. You used to sing it to the boys. I used to sing it to my husband.
I saw the Dixie Chicks in concert like years and years and years ago, and when
Oh.
they played, that was their encore song, and when
Mhm.
every single person in the arena was just
Oh wow!
I saw
yeah.
Dixie Chicks when they opened for Tim McGraw, and
nice.
they had a bigger, better show, and no one had ever heard of them. They were brand new, and they really
Yep.
had an incredible show.
Yep.
Wow!
I also saw
Yeah,
Celine Dion when she opened for Michael Bolton too.
Oh
So-
wow!
Oh,
Yeah,
wow!
and no one knew who she was, and she was incredible.
Wow!
I saw Blake Shelton before he was big, and he opened for
Yeah.
Toby Keith.
Oh yeah!
That was pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're back to concerts again.
Back in the
Of
day, I
course.
can always talk music.
Oh,
That's
me
okay.
too.
I saw on Instagram today, because you know me and my country music, that Morgan Wallen has a show in Tennessee in September, and Hardy and Ernest are opening, and like that's my dream lineup. So I texted Garrett. I said, "You're gonna have to break me out for 3 days to go to Tennessee."
Oh
That-
my gosh!
that
My-
Morgan, whatever. Is he the one that is like bigger than Taylor Swift now or something?
I
Huge.
don't know, but one of the couples that we went boating with, she had concert tickets for Friday
Did she?
night,
And he had to postpone.
and he canceled it. And oh my gosh, she was, which
Postponed it.
they had, till October. But they had gotten a hotel room that couldn't be
Fair enough.
refunded. You know, I'm sure a lot of people, but you know,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's really inconvenient, but sometimes
Yeah.
you can't.
yeah, and she was just disappointed. You just would be,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, but people get sick. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
but I felt bad because
Although there was a lot of stuff going around online, like was it because he was drinking? Because he tends to have that, you know. reputation, if you will. He's the same guy who threw a chair off the top of Eric Church's bar.
Yeah, and almost hit the cops.
Yeah, that's the guy. I still think he's
But
cute.
see,
I
I
love his music. And
I
I've seen him in
didn't know
concert.
who he was. I didn't know who he was, and my dad's like, this guy named Morgan, whatever. He's like, I guess, bigger than Taylor Swift now. Or
I don't know
whatever.
if bigger than Taylor Swift, but he's, you know.
Well, that's what he was saying, and he goes, and I'm glad because he doesn't.
And I'm glad.
And now I got that. And I helped.
Right? It's
That was
shaking,
a
baby.
was that
I helped.
and I helped. I love
do
watching
remember
old
that
commercials
commercial.
from Kim. Yes. And Cajun, note Marianne and Wanda. That was it. Something about, and Wanda just triggered that in my head.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope you're okay, Emily. Ambi says she loves her Crocs.
Me too.
Emily, so far we have no rain. The farmers need a good, long, gentle soak. Just the farmers, or they're Rebecca, do you know where I can find that background? It's amazing. I just Google searched summer wallpaper, computer wallpaper. I have it saved on my desktop. Sorry. And March. Cajun says my daddy's birthday was in July. Emily, I think it's Cajun. Band-Aid seems to be doing the trick. I just can't get over that I did that. Oh my gosh, Chloe, hi. Long time no see. I was here. I was just talking to a nurse.
We were
And
entertaining everybody while she was busy.
Mhm.
Kind.
Yeah. Ambi says my dad's birthday is July 24th. My wedding anniversary is July 24th.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Garrett says he's going to come here and we're going to go on a date night. Go downstairs, get some takeout, go sit in the atrium. September's a good month. Moira says and October, and Lou says and April.
We're talking about birthdays.
If you couldn't tell.
March is a good month. My guess is nurse came on rounds, or she has a visitor. Yeah, no, my nurse came on rounds. Well, we are on to some people now. The dog's owners. If the dogs start talking again, I may have to find something else.
Yeah.
So no on the talking animals for Cajun.
Yeah, she don't like that. That's for sure. I know that.
And I'm kind of sappy, so I'm happy to help. She says, close. She needs 10 more pages.
Ooh.
When I worked at the Children's Home for Girls, would say, oh no, she's got that authority look, so you can lend that. And Amy says, I hope you're doing as good as can be. I'm praying for you. Thank you very much. No, right now I'm doing pretty good. PK says, Storm, Lucy Connolly has a new series set in Ireland. An Irish bookshop mystery comes out in August on KU. I got the first book on KU on NetGalley.
That's the book that I was trying to talk about, but I think I froze. Because I said I'm on a blog tour for that book. And so I'm like, hopefully it goes better than the other book that I had for the tour thingy, because it's Bookachore's book, and I have that one.
Yes.
But yeah, I like Lucy Connolly's other series, so I'm hoping.
Nice.
Lucy Connolly and Sheila Connolly also has an Irish setting book because she has the County Cork series. So it's when people say Lucy, I immediately think Sheila. So
Yes.
it can be confusing.
Yes.
Yeah, and Lucy Connolly has the Scottish Isles mystery
I was
series,
going to say all of her books.
which I absolutely love that one. I have the third one I need to get to soon, but so I was like, yeah, I like that. Author put me down for the first book, so I'm like, please be good. But I have to have it done by August something, so I'm like, it's another eyeball book that I have to start reading soon, so that I make sure I'm done in time.
Right? In time. Exactly. Cajun says, y'all know I love animals, but no, not talking ones. And one of these even uses a bad French accent. Those Love and Laughter books were something unto themselves. They were hilariously ridiculous. They are meant to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Cajun must not like Pepe Le Pew because he has a really bad French accent too.
Well, I was like, is that a French
What?
poodle? I was like, it looks like a little poodle dog, but I didn't think,
That is hilarious. George R.R. Martin will be dead in 25 years, and he wrote in his will that only he can finish the series.
That
He's
sucks.
already not exactly young, I don't think. We can all read the next Game of Thrones in the nursing home. Maybe I'll read the first one in the nursing home.
I probably will
According
never
to
read it.
Dante. Or maybe not. Well, according to Dante, there's a circle of hell is ice. Ooh. Yes, the circle scared me to death. Love those. And I'm trying to read Hillbilly Elegy. Oh, I read that.
I read it
Oh,
too.
By it's horrible, really? I loved it.
By J.D. Vance.
I think it's very
Thank you.
triggering if you grew up in an area like that.
That's fair.
I struggled with it because it was too much like my background, I guess. It was hard to read. It was really hard.
I've heard like mixed things about that one, but
I'd never even heard of it.
it's a
It's a
memoir
nonfiction novel.
type. Yeah. kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Basically, it's about Midwestern small town life with drugs and
I already
meth. And,
experienced all that. Not the
Yeah.
drugs part, but
well,
but
I
everything.
did
else.
it personally, but I mean, it was all around me with family. It was. I know we tried to read it in book club, and out of the 10 of us, most of us were like, "This was really, really hard to read."
Fair. I didn't experience that, so I just read it as something reading about somewhere else that I was not familiar with, but I still found it. The writing in it was fantastic. I mean, it was bleak, but I learned a lot, if that makes sense.
Yeah, as far as I didn't think it was badly written or anything like that. It was just kind of like
hard book.
traveling back into an experience that it was not a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Michigan has a small town called Hell. Fun fact, it's 340 miles south of Paradise. Amy at the lake. I'm trying. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, not the foil cutter, the actual foil. That was still on the bottle. It was, if it was the foil cutter, that
Oh.
would make more sense.
Mm.
Oh, bless your
Like a
heart.
paper cut that's deep. Oh,
Oh, I can feel like, and
I
or
can
a
too.
paper that you get on a file folder.
uh-huh.
Oh.
It
I've
hurts.
had a couple of those, and those are just, ugh.
It hurts.
I've had
us.
cardiac procedures that don't hurt that much.
Every time I get a bad paper cut at work, I ask my boss, I'm like, where are the workman's comp papers? He's like, get out of my
Seriously.
office.
Every time I get one and I never think about it, like 30 minutes later, I'm like, oh, let me put on some hand sanitizer because so-and-so was in my
Exactly.
office. And then you're just like,
Have you ever had them? I used to get them on the top of my hands. I don't know how you do that. We used,
it's a gift.
we do data and folders, and you would go through really quickly as you were trying to look through and just slice like my knuckles.
My
so every
hands
time you
would
would
just
bend it, it
be-
would
yeah.
reopen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Ugh.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna need some of that
and-
wine.
And since I went to Catholic school, we wore black and white saddle shoes. There you go. And Emily says she's doing both, Sonia.
Band-aiding and drinking.
There you go. That way you got all the bases covered. Annie says, I wear Buster Brown socks
Oh.
because they're 100% cotton, have very little elastic, which I'm allergic to. Interesting.
Oh.
Who remembers Wishbone from PBS? Olive had a book. Olive did an entire series on Wishbone. She read all the
If it was
books.
PBS, I am there for.
I never saw them.
I never watched Wishbone either, but I know who did.
Well, I wasn't
Arthur.
allowed to watch anything.
Magic School Bus, Arthur, Reading Rainbow, Wishbone.
Oh, Reading Rainbow.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers,
Mr. Rogers,
Sesame
Mr. Dress Up.
Street,
Yeah.
Captain Kangaroo.
Mr. Dress
I
Up.
don't remember Captain
Oh, wait, I think
Kangaroo.
that was
I know
Canadian.
what it is, but I don't remember watching.
Yeah, I watched Captain Kangaroo.
Me too.
I like Captain Kangaroo.
Mr. Green Jeans.
But
I
I
remember
also watched,
Square One.
I remember Square One.
I also
remember
watched
there was a
lot of
clown,
reruns
too.
of, like really old shows.
We have a
so, like,
mall near us called Square One.
Gilligan's Island and
We have a brewery near us called Square One.
I love Wishbone and still watch it sometimes. So that's nice, Annie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lucky. Lou, rest in peace, Toby Keith. I completely agree. Oh my God, y'all are so lucky. I love Wishbone. Kim says, I saw Randy Travis when he opened
Oh.
for Conway Twitty. I wanted to leave during the intermission.
Oh,
I have an aunt that had the biggest crush on Conway Twitty. She met him
I
at,
love Conway.
just
Twitty.
out at a bar, and she's like, I've never ever smelled a man that smelled as good as Conway Twitty. She was like,
Really?
I purposely like rubbed up against him so I could
I
smell
thought
like
you were
him.
gonna say he was wearing tight fitting jeans.
No, well, he probably was, or she definitely was, because I know my Aunt Di, and she's out there. But she's like, I gave him the biggest hug and just gave him the biggest rub, and she's like, I smelled like him all the way home, and she's like, I almost couldn't get so home. I almost couldn't get so home. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god.
There was this when I worked at McDonald's. There was this older guy that would come in, and he would always go like, "Hello, darling,"
Mhm.
and stuff, and then I would just automatically go, "It's nice to see you," and he's like,
Yeah.
Aw. I love that. I love that. Anne says, I saw Kenny Rogers
Nice.
and Dolly Parton in concert. That's awesome. I saw Reba.
Way jelly.
Reba
Way
was the
jelly.
most biggest one that I've seen.
Wow.
Ambi says, I saw Florida Georgia Line when they opened for Aldine. Nice. I saw Aldine in concert when he was the opener.
"I seen Glenn
Ambi
Campbell."
says- Nice. I saw Florida Georgia Line with Jason Aldean in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Wow.
My sister's obsessed with them. So it was me, mom, my sister, and my sister's best friend. That's awesome. It's the writing style for Anne for that book. Good night, y'all. Take care. Good night, Pat. I hope you feel better. I saw him with my sister-in-law and 2 nieces. Awesome at Mary. If you want to learn about that demon Copperhead is much better. Oh, for books instead of Hillbilly Elegy.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Okay. Thanks to Ambi.
Oh,
Electric
I love
Company.
Company. It's Electric Company. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
That was
Hey.
American, so that's why I wouldn't have seen it.
Mm.
Hey, you guys. Yeah.
I saw a video where the dog was limping and whining, and all they found was a paper cut. The vet thought it was kind of funny, but bandaged up his leg good, and he felt better. She kind of got mad.
Letter People. Sarah, did you watch Letter People?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my gosh. Look it up when you're bored, go look up Letter People, because it's
Okay.
basically these puppets that look like letters.
Yeah.
And it's like a
Never heard of
psychedelic
it.
trip. Like somebody
Yeah.
did a lot of drugs and decided to make some letter people.
That's most kids shows from the 80s.
Yes.
True.
And like Miss Q does this, and she's like, my sound is the same sound as Queenie. It's so funny.
What a
And
trip.
Mr. T, my sound is the same sound as Tom T. It's hysterical. Like I can't believe I'm going to tell this, but I am. When I had a group of friends, my roommate and I, and a big group of friends, he was obsessed with Letter People, and I found in a classroom that I had a bunch of the Letter People posters, and I gave them to him as a gift. And he spelled out his name was
That's
Josh,
hilarious.
so he has it still framed in his house, the original Letter
Oh,
People.
that's funny.
But we all had cocktails one night and watched episodes of Letter People, and it was probably the most fun I've ever had. I never laughed so hard in all my life. Just look up Letter People.
Okay, you for some reason saying you're sitting there drinking, doing stuff. It reminded me. My brother told me about this one. I think you can find them all on YouTube. Have you ever watched Drunk History?
No.
Watch Drunk
What
History.
was that again? You
So-
went out.
Drunk
Oh, yes.
History.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you have not watched it, look it up on YouTube. It's like 10 or 15-minute long, like sketches, and they're badly reconstructed historical things that happen. But there's a person telling the story, and they're loaded, like completely
Yes.
loaded. There are
Dan
guest
loved it.
stars.
Cracked
It's
him
oh my
up.
god! If you just need a laugh, it's hilarious. I love it. Speaking of, now I'm gonna go search it out and watch it just before I go to bed. New Zoo review. Ambi says too young for Captain Kangaroo. I might be thinking of a Canadian show that's similar. Is that the one where the guy's like look way up, and he like has a little chair?
Mm-mm. I think
No,
it's something.
That's a Canadian show
Captain
then.
Kangaroo
Okay.
was popular in like the late 70s.
Okay, so that
I don't
wasn't
think
my
he
time.
went much later than
And they
the
had
late
Mean
70s, very
Gene.
early 80s.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
okay,
a-
so that's not what I'm
That's
thinking.
I don't
I'm
remember.
gonna have to
he has a
text my
white
brother.
fuzzy hair and he wears a red suit with big white buttons.
Oh, okay, no, completely different show.
It was kind of like a Howdy Doody type situation. Like the puppets were behind a podium and he would stand and a puppet would come up and talk.
The Friendly Giant. That's what I was thinking. It's Canadian. Sorry.
Because it used to go on back with it was Captain Kangaroo and then the Muppet Show.
Oh, okay.
Another show that people should seek out.
Talk about tripping. Go back and watch some of the Muppet Show as an
The
adult.
I
episode
know.
with Elton John. Pull up the Muppets show, the
Did-
one with Elton John.
They were not meant for children. The original were not meant for kids. They were an adult like variety show essentially with puppets. Like
Oh my God,
Adler and
amazing.
Waldorf, I can watch them now and hee-haw laugh. It
I
cracked me up.
love
oh my
them.
god, they were my favorite.
Mine too.
We were talking about it. I was talking about dressing up like them for Halloween with somebody. Was
I
it
do
one
it in a
of you
heartbeat.
guys? I was talking about it with somebody, or maybe it was Kevin. We were talking about dressing up as the hecklers.
My favorite, I mean, I love a Muppets Christmas Carol, but my favorite part is the fact that they play like I love it. It's Bob and Bob and Jacob Marley.
Yes. Yes.
It took me
That's
like
the Muppet
3
Christmas
watches
Carol.
of it to get it.
Yeah.
The Muppet Christmas Carol is like one of my favorite Muppet movies.
Absolutely,
I-
hands down.
I don't remember what streaming service, but I got a streaming service a few years ago that had all the. I didn't even realize there was that many Muppet movies as
There's
there
a
is.
lot of
Like
them.
I knew the main ones,
Mhm.
The
but
old
I did
ones.
not know about some of the more obscure ones. I was like, "What is this?" It was
The
fantastic.
Muppets on a pirate ship or Muppets in
Muppets
space.
Treasure
Treasure
Island.
Island.
Treasure Island.
Yep, Treasure Island.
I mean, I remember like the Great Muppet Caper, the Muppet movie,
Right.
like the ones that we had when we were kids.
Yes, I remember those and the big ones, but I really didn't know that they made some.
I just watched the Christmas Carol one like a couple years ago.
I
Oh,
love it.
lovely. I watch it every
Wonderful.
Christmas. It's
Oh,
tradition.
I like the
too.
little rat. He was cute.
I am here to tell the story, and I am here for the food.
Light the lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat. Even for us Mises. I love the mice.
Yeah. I know all of the songs. And again, I say it every time. The best thing about that entire movie is that Michael Caine plays Scrooge as if he's trying for an Academy Award,
Yes, he Oscar-fies that performance.
right? It's
I
the
love
best
the fruits and
ever.
vegetables when they're in and they move around and they sing.
Yes.
And
And
like,
the horse is there too
everything is-
behind them.
everything is Muppety. It's not. There's no. And they give even the cheese that they give to the mice. The cheese go. It's so funny.
Oh,
I love
So
it.
well. And you know what? And it is actually one of the closest adaptations to the original story, like in
agree.
terms of dialogue. Yeah.
I agree.
do you guys ever watch it's a YouTube channel like Storyline Online or something where
Mm.
a celebrity reads like a
Yeah.
little kid's book.
Yeah, I used to
Oh,
do that with
okay.
my students.
They're so much fun, and I watched I didn't know about them until it's been a while, but not very long ago. And so of course I had to go back and watch all of them. And the one about you just reminded me because the one about the donut, he doesn't want to be eaten, and he's like, it's like this donut, and he's like, he asks the other donuts, he's like, I gotta go concur with the other donuts. He goes, did you know we were made to be eaten? And they're like, yes, we're delicious. I'm like, this is so creepy.
Did Jason Alexander read that one? Was that the one he read?
It might be. I don't remember.
That's
I don't
hilarious.
remember, but
Yeah, it's the student or the Actors Guild. This does
yes,
it.
the SAG.
Right?
The SAG group does it.
Yeah. So you can
That is
listen
awesome.
to all sorts. Oprah does one. She's great.
Yeah.
All
Sean
sorts of
Astin
people.
does one. He's fantastic.
Yeah, they're a lot of people you would
Elijah Wood. There's
Amazing.
several
a lot.
really good actors that do it.
Ugh.
Oh, Kim said she's seen Reba twice. That's fantastic.
That's
I
awesome.
saw Reba with George Strait, and it was
Ooh.
amazing.
It'd be a great
Cajun
fun
says,
story.
"Oh, Ambi, now I need to lay down with a damp cloth on my head." 3, 2, 1,
3,
connect.
2, 1, contact. I remember
Oh,
that.
contact. See, now this one I know, Degrassi, because it was filmed down here.
Never watched that.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what? For a show that was Canadian, I did not watch one episode,
Oh,
and I'm okay with that. I watched 90210 because I didn't want to watch crappy Canadian teenagers. I wanted to watch fun American teenagers because I thought that's what y'all were actually like.
And we all live in Beverly Hills.
And Zoom. Morgan Freeman as Easy Rider.
Yeah.
Reader,
I can read. Yeah, he was in Electric Company.
mm.
Cajun, I'm sorry. Youngin. Morgan Freeman was in Electric Company, and Rita
Moreno.
Moreno, thank you. See, I'm horrible with names.
No, that's
remember
okay.
her
You know
now.
who Rita Moreno is? She was she got her start in West Side Story. She's
Okay.
she was in was Dolly, no, it wasn't Dolly. Yeah, it was Dolly Parton did the video about the 4 older ladies that went to the football game to see the Patriots win. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. She's in that movie, but she's done a lot. Like she was one of the first Latin American women to win an Oscar. She's
wow. Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Well, I am now I know.
And knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe.
There we go. We're just going way back now.
Yeah.
And so she never heard of it. New Zoo Review? No. 80s were on drugs for kids shows. Oh no. The 70s. HR Puffin stuff. Puff Magic Dragon.
Mm-hmm. He's a friend when things get rough. Yeah.
I've watched a few of those history ones. They're hilarious. Witchy Poo and Puffin stuff scared the snot out of me.
I have never watched it, but I know the theme song for some reason.
I watched Captain Kangaroo in the late 60s. Mr. Moose. Good night, everyone. Going to sign off as it's getting late here. Good night, Jane. Right. PK, what were Sid and Marty Croft on? Night to Jane. The Muppets rule. Oh, I went to the Secret World of Sid and Marty Croft theme park when I was in Atlanta. It was fun, except for Witchy Poo. I watch Muppets Christmas Carol every Christmas. Never seen any Muppets movie. You've got to change that, Ambi.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend starting with A Christmas Carol and watch it now. Don't wait till Christmas. Just watch it.
The Caper one is so good.
I've never seen the Great Muppet Caper. Did that come out in the 80s?
Yes.
Then I have seen that one. Okay, it's the recenter ones that I haven't seen.
Yeah, the Great Muppet Caper
Is that the one where they steal the diamond?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't
think about yes, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I was as big a Muppet person as you guys. So.
We had 3 channels, and PBS was one of them. So you didn't really have a choice. It was either PBS, NBC, or CBS. I mean, that was it.
Yeah, we had 3 channels
wasn't
growing
allowed
up
to
too,
watch
but I still don't remember. I mean, I think did Muppets come on Saturdays with the cartoons?
The Muppet Babies.
Yeah, they were Saturday morning. The Muppet Show was a Friday night show. It's like either Friday night or Saturday. It was a night show. It was not a day show.
So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't generally meant for children at the time. But my brother found and downloaded all episodes of The Muppet Show, like all of them. And he's been binging his way through it. And he's like, it's hilarious.
I think
just
Disney may
hilarious.
have them too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might be lucky to be able to find them there. What about the fights over Cabbage Patch Dolls? I had 6 of them.
Oh,
I could still tell you all their names.
3 or 4 of them.
Emirate Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
I love that too.
Jackie Lou says, I love the Muppets Halloween movie. I have not watched that one. Now I need to.
Yes.
Love Emirate Otter. I have that book that the show is based on. How about Fraggle Rock?
I remember Fraggle Rock.
I like the dog, the man's dog. It's like my favorite.
Oh, gosh.
They were creepy. I thought they were cute. Annie of the Lake, The Muppets Take Manhattan is my favorite. I still have that song. Moving right along.
Yeah.
I can see now Kermit and Fozzie in the car.
Now you know why I like the Muppets, Storm.
Because she has a crush on Kermit.
Kermit.
Oh, I like Kermit too. I have a couple of Kermit shapes.
Actually, the one Muppet I can't stand is Kermit. I don't like him.
Oh,
I like
uh-oh.
Gonzo.
Some earrings are coming out and some weave is going on the floor.
I don't know why, but I just never cared for Kermit. I thought he was kind of
Yes.
stuck up.
So you
Never been in a fight, but
So Tiffany, you didn't like Miss Piggy, I take it.
I did not like Miss Piggy. I think I thought I told you guys.
Oh my
So
God.
my parents have a lot of my like old books and stuff. Well, I don't know if they still do, but they used to have them in our attic. And I had a ton because I would loved Kermit the Frog, and any book with Miss Piggy, I had like taken a pin and scratched out the face most of the time to the point where the pin, like it's like scratched through the
That's
paper. You know?
hilarious.
Apparently, I thought she was hot competition. I was
That
not
is
happy.
hilarious.
Well, I just figured because she's like super mean to Kermit all the time. So
That's not
I
at
did
all
not
psycho.
like Miss
Tiffany.
Piggy, more so in my younger years. But
I liked Miss Piggy, but I think I liked Gonzo. Is that his name?
I love
Gonzo?
Gonzo.
The little
I loved
purple
Rolf
guy.
Dog.
I liked Animal a lot too.
Yes. My husband loves Animal.
I liked Animal a lot too.
Rolf
Mhm.
Dog was my favorite.
The dog, yes.
Rolf
Yeah.
Dog.
Oh, crap. I appear to be beeping.
What'd you do? Did you get too excited over what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
No,
as
it's
excited
my
as Tiffany
IV.
was.
They call my nurse. Sorry, guys. It's kind of loud with the beeping. I'm going to go on mute if you guys want to continue.
You're good. Hold on, let me find where she was.
Um,
Um,
On Emily, where it says, I still have my Cabbage Patch dolls that I got over 40 years ago.
wow.
Along with my first pound puppy. See, that's like one of the things that I hate is because like the tornado. I had a lot of my old like stuffed animals and things, but the tornado just messed that up because I had the Cabbage Patch Kids and the pound puppies.
Pound puppies.
I loved my pound puppies.
Polly Pocket. I liked Polly Pocket too.
I liked Jim and the holograms. I had
Yes.
all the dolls. And
I like-
She-Ra and He-Man. I have.
Oh my
I
gosh,
still have some
my
of
brother
those.
had the He-Man castle, and I liked She-Ra, and oh gosh, it
Yeah,
was-
I have. I still have my brother's castle.
I wish I
Grayskull
could
and-
run into some like He-Man stuff like while I'm thrifting that they don't want like an arm and a leg for because I'd like to have some.
Yeah, I actually I have several because of my brother. We kept all of his stuff, and like I have his.
Yeah. I used to have like was it a little
Sorry.
is it Orzo or whatever. He used to pull a little
Orko.
Orko, and he'd go around in circles.
Where
Yeah.
are we?
We're on Dramini says to Anne. I used to watch the Care Bears too.
Care Bears. Okay. Yeah.
Care
I
Bears.
started beeping because this mess was getting all twisted. I can't imagine why.
Oh, yeah.
I have
that's a lot.
four things hanging from my IV. 4 bags of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, fun times.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm not sleeping well. I'm like, I have to sleep like this.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a back sleeper. That would be so hard for me.
I know. And then to add insult to injury, this sucker, it sits on the other side.
Oh.
Well, and I mean, are they coming in every 2 or 3 hours to mess with you too? Because anytime normally
That
when
is
you're in
one
the
thing
hospital,
I'm
you don't
not having.
sleep.
No, they leave me alone.
Oh, that's good.
Unless something was to happen, unless it was to start beeping or something. And they don't come until 6 a.m.
Well, that's
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's not too bad. But of course, the first thing they come in and say, "Good morning. We need your blood."
Yay!
it's like and a good morning to you too.
But no, not to gross anybody out, and I'm sorry if you are medically gross. One of these actually just comes off, and they don't have to poke me for the blood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that
Is
it's
that
not
what
so
that
bad.
pig thing- Is that what
Yeah.
that pig thing
Pig
is that
slime.
you have?
Yeah, yeah. It's not so bad now that I've gotten used to it. Whoops, here we go. I did the pinball ride, and it was only open like 6 months. Must have been that park that they were talking about. I know. I mean, who thought that putting it in the Omni that close to Underground was a good idea? George Strait is my dream
Oh, it
concert.
was so good. I
Yeah.
know. R.I.P.
Rest in
Brindle.
peace. I can't believe it. I mean, I can and I can't. It's just.
I
it's
never
so sad.
watched 90210, so I had to look up who that was, and I was like, "Oh, that's Shannon Doherty." Okay.
Yeah.
From that and Charmed. Yep. Does anyone remember the kids show Dave the Gnome? That I do not know. I loved Zoom. Yeah, I can't believe Shannon Doherty passed away. I loved her as Prue in Charmed. Yeah. She
I
was
knew her
very
more from Charmed.
public about her battle with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I met Luke Perry when they were filming. They were doing a movie
Oh,
in
wow.
St. Louis. He was
Oh,
doing a
okay.
movie with Penny Marshall, and we went to be extras because it was right in our neighborhood, so we could like walk there. And
Oh, that's so
Penny
cute.
Marshall must have saw me and my physique and asked me where to get a good pizza because apparently the big girl knows where to get a good pizza. So I told her because I was just like, I'm standing there, and Luke Perry walked around, and I was with my roommate Josh and a couple of my other friends, and he walked around and he stood up on the stairs and looked down at me, and he said, "Hi," and I said, "Hello," and he said, "I'm Luke." I was like, "I'm Sonia." He's like, "You live in this area?" And I was like, "Yeah, we live right up the street." And he's like, "Cool." He's like, "This is a really beautiful area, and everybody here is so friendly." And I was like, "Yeah, I enjoy living here." He was just like the coolest, like, "Hey, whatever, how you doing?" And then she asked me about the pizza, and the look on his face was so funny because he's like, "Oh my God, I know she's asked," almost embarrassed. She's like, "You look like you know where a good pizza's at." And I was like, I actually knew, but yeah, you might want to go to here or over here. And is it close? Yeah. I'm going to send someone to go get one. Okay.
You do that.
I don't need no crap pizza. I don't want anything that's, what did she say? I don't want a commercial pizza. I want something local. Penny Marshall's got that gravelly,
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
My friend, well, my roommate Josh was about to pee his pants. He was laughing so hard. I was like, great. I just got fat shamed by Penny Marshall.
That's my claim to fame in life.
Oh,
But Luke Perry she was very nice. Luke Perry was very nice. Lucas
well, that's
Gabriel
awesome.
from High School Musical, he was part of it too. They were all very nice.
Oh, that's
Aw.
cool. That's cool. It's Zoom Z-O-O to the M. Box 305 Boston, Mass. 02134.
It's funny what you remember.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I so miss the Omni, and we used to go and just ride MARTA on Saturdays. I vaguely remember Underground. Rita is famous,
Yes.
fabulous in the series One Day at a Time.
She plays the grandma. I was like, oh yeah, she's great.
She was also in Golden Girls.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember when it was the neighbor's daughter got pregnant, and then they were trying to do another series,
Yes.
but it was the doctor who was gone
Empty
too
Nest.
Yes,
much. and
yes.
she
It was
a board
Empty
housewife.
Nest, right?
Yeah, it was like the Empty Nest. That's Rita Moreno.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now see, I got a face to a name. Thank you.
Yeah, I Golden Girls it.
That's
How many degrees
But
of
I
Golden
said
Girl?
to Garrett all the time, I'm like, who is this? And he starts listing off. I'm like, no, what would I know?
Dan does that too.
Right? Love Captain Kangaroo when I was a kid and Puff and Stuff. Azook, love that show. Ambi, it's quiet. It's quite recent. It's hilarious. Was in Singing in the Rain, one of her first roles.
Oh,
At Kim. It's been a while. The tallest escalator in the county. For a while, it was the tallest escalator in the county. Cool. Kate says, I love the Underground because it had a left-handed store and a Cafe du Monde. Lovely. I watched the Muppet Babies. Yes.
I
yes.
still do.
Hey. PK's asking, who did she play? Oh my gosh. I love Fozzie Bear. I love Fozzie Bear too. Emily Zelda, she has about 4 scenes. Okay. Them's fighting words.
Thank you,
I
Lou.
still remember- I still remember my Cabbage Patch doll's name, and it was up teen years ago. Bianca Kate, lovely,
Larissa
such a
Adelaide.
diva, Miss Piggy.
She
Does
was a
anyone
diva.
remember Water Babies?
I remember
That's-
water babies.
Yeah,
It sounds
that's ringing a bell.
familiar.
I don't know.
Mhm. Cajun, I knew we were friends for a reason. I like Beaker.
Oh, me
Remember-
too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love Beaker.
I love Bunsen Honeydew. I love Beaker. I love the Swedish Chef.
Oh, the
Oh,
Swedish
yes.
Chef
Yes,
is
yes.
delightful.
Yes.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
We're gotta throw the squirrely in the pot. Booba-deer-ba-deer. Gotta make the squirrely soup. Come here, little squirrely.
She says to Cajun, I went and toured the CNN Center just to ride the escalator. Grover is my favorite Sesame Street Muppet. I agree with that. Super Grover.
I love Super Grover.
Mm.
Emily, I'm going to go. I want to
Be
watch the
safe.
Storm Watcher, and some counties have tornado warnings, not me.
Finally, be careful.
Stay safe.
Drink
I
your
love the
wine,
family
hunker
affair,
down,
Marie.
play for daylight.
hmm Thanks for keeping me awake. You're welcome, Ann. Love Care Bears.
I love
like
Care Bears and Care
Ann,
Bear
did you watch the
Cousins.
Partridge Family?
Did not.
Did not.
Mm-mm.
I know my
hi everyone,
did.
coming into the sprints when y'all are getting ready to be done. Rewinding the beginning, reading The Cowboys Christmas Miracle by Rayanne Thane. Hope everyone is doing well. Excellent
Ooh,
choice.
nice.
70 miles of tornado warnings here. Stay safe.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love Zoom too. And Nick Jr. back in the early 90s with some shows. I loved Eureka's Castle. Papa Beaver's Story Time.
Yeah, we never got the Nickelodeon thing.
It's about 40 miles west of me and moving southeast.
I hope that
Stay
you have a
safe.
safe space.
Mm-hmm. Underground was the first place that I ever saw a player piano. Oh, interesting. Be careful at Emily. Oh, wow. Take care to Emily. The daughter wasn't pregnant.
No, that was another episode. I was wrong. She was the daughter wasn't pregnant. That was the empty nest one was Rita Moreno one. I'm thinking of the blonde girl that was on
Yes.
Golden Girls
That's
too.
correct.
That
Yeah,
was a
you mixed
separate
up the two,
episode.
but I know who you were talking about. I know the episode. you
I
meant.
mixed the episodes because it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. It's my bad.
In the episode where
No,
her
no.
husband's always gone, and
Yes,
it's the spin-off.
it was a
Correct.
similar
You were absolutely
storyline.
correct. Yeah.
So the
'Cause
fact
it
that
wasn't
you
the main
know
characters.
episodes, the fact that you know episodes and then you can like, oh yeah, okay, I know that person.
I know
from
them.
Episodes is crazy because
I've watched them more times than I could even tell you.
I
I
think it's
watched
hard to
Murder
see
She Wrote
why-
over and over,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I could explain an episode very well.
And watch The Partridge Family. Roxy, I call my husband Beaker because he kind of looks like a beaker.
Oh, I love that so much.
He's a cutie. Yeah, it was Harry West and his two daughters that were the empty nest.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Love Grover and the monster at the end of this book. Don't turn the page. There's a monster.
I have that book.
Grumpy
still.
Bear. Surprising to no one here, Grumpy Bear is my husband's favorite Care Bear.
I like Grumpy Bear, but whenever I was growing up, I liked Cheer Bear.
Cheer Bear, the one with the rainbow, right? That's the one that I had.
I liked Lucky
It
Bear.
was pink and had little rainbow.
I had a friend who would talk like the Swedish Chef to cheer me up when I was upset about some stupid boy. That's delightful.
I
That's
love
nice.
Welcome to
that.
downtown Toronto. God. This is what happens when you're sitting in amongst like 3 different hospitals. All you hear all night is sirens.
Yeah.
Stay safe to Emily. Watch The Partridge Family. And the Cassidy boy was Sean, the Hardy Boys. Nice. That's it, kids. That's the end of the comments. It's 9:30. We're going to jump off because I am exhausted. I'm sure some of you are too. Tiffany's fading fast.
I am.
Anybody got
favored.
anything good coming up on your channels later this week?
Just
I'm
nothing
gonna
but garbage
wrap
on my
up.
channel.
You legit waited until I drank, didn't you? If I choke, I'm in the right place. If I wreck my computer, though, I'm coming after your ass.
I'm sorry.
I'm only teasing.
I had to be like, you expected that out of me. You know you did.
I did. I really did.
And
I have
laughter is the best
a
medicine.
review video coming out, but that's
Oh, good. Excellent.
Nice. Yeah, and my wrap up for June still coming out.
well. I don't
And
feel
Sonny,
so bad because I
scrap.
thought I was late because mine came out like just a couple of days ago.
I did a cottagecore cozy vlog. I am so not a vlog person. I just don't feel like I do a very good job of it, but it's out there. I also have a Christmas, the Christmas I just put out today, and I hope to do some other things, but I'm not quite sure yet. So
Fair enough. I should get my, not that it matters, but I'm going to put the announcement video tomorrow anyway for the Christmas in July. And then later this week, I'm going to do a video, not necessarily a, daily reading update or whatever, but like an actual, this is what I'm currently reading. Like these are all the books that I'm currently, in the middle of. And yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Everybody,
I'll probably
thanks
be
so much
tagging
for
you.
joining.
I'll probably be tagging you in Storm because I think I'm going to go ahead and do a summary of all of the retro readathon. Since I did a video saying
Brilliant.
this is what I'm going to read, I think we're going to
Brilliant.
do a video.
I can't wait to see that.
I would like to know what you thought of them. So yeah.
100%.
It's so I don't ever want to be insulting to books, but sometimes it's like the devil and the angel. I've got this snarky, sarcastic, and then the one that's trying to be nice and whatever. And I don't know who will take over, so we shall see.
I can't wait to see it regardless.
Well, I was like, I don't even care if you thought they were cherry. I still want to know what
The fact that you read them and participated is awesome enough.
Well, thank you. I love you guys, and
Mhm.
and I had fun. It was not torturous. And when it was, I
Not
was
like
like,
the
"Ew."
one that you tabbed up.
I didn't tab up any of these actually.
So see, they must have been better than that one because
They weren't.
No.
I didn't want to waste a tab.
She just dog
he's
eared
like,
it.
shoot, I'm gonna use the whole thing on all these books if I do that because like, that one's like tabbed everywhere. I'm like,
Oh.
I have a lot to say. I know that's hard to believe.
There you go. Ladies, have a great night. PK's doing sprints later this week. Check the Discord, and I'm going to put the link to that timer in the Discord if anyone is interested. All right.
Let us know what we need to handle with the
I'm gonna-
nurse too.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will. I promise.
whoop somebody.
Take
Bye,
care of
everybody.
yourself.
Have a great night.
Bye, everybody. Thanks,
Thank
Sarah.
you.
Bye.
Bye.